Okay, test. Hello, hello. Let's get started. Ooh, let me sit up. So, what do we got here? No weekly tap. We actually took the end of the high here on NQ, making an all-time high. You can see SMT on higher time frames. We're just gonna mark this out. Check the daily. Got this one taken. I don't know why it's not showing. Let's see. Let's do this. Okay. Yeah. I want to see us get back inside those weekly gap, but it just doesn't seem like it wants to do so. I think we have episode meetings today, so perhaps we'll get something like that. I was expecting this to hold price down for lower, but we just popped it. So we'll basically be looking at how well these order blocks and it really holds here on this next retrace back down. I think we get a closure back under here, flip this whole thing, we'll get a breaker. So think of the higher time frames here. Let's say we get closure through this, right? That'll just lead to a breaker for lower, and now I'll be very looking for swing shorts on my cash counts. Hourly doesn't show anything here. Let's see. 15 minute. 15 minute has something to work with here, but still not really that much to go by. The 5 minutes just like straight shot up, straight shot down, and then now we're just consolidating here. So I'm not really too sure what we're looking at yet. We're gonna have to wait for some structure to see if we want to consolidate just until 2 p.m., which is when the FC meeting comes. Let's go ahead chat. What's up? How long been trading? Trading for 5.5 years. I'm getting old, guys. Hate to say it, but let's do the P&L check. I'm gonna read the chat here. Start at 9 years old. Yep. Fun fact: birthday's tomorrow, so I'm aging again. I'll be streaming tomorrow too. Just why not? We gotta keep it consistent, lock in. What kind of strategy did I use? I trade ICT primarily with a lot of different confluences and kind of my way of looking at it, but the grand scheme of things is basically ICT. So if you know ICT, it should be somewhat easy for you to pick up. And stat map, yeah, I don't really use stat map anymore, honestly. I kind of look at candles more. I do have it on. I have it on the 15-minute chart, but I'm gonna be honest, I haven't been really looking at it. It's like kind of like something like I use every now and then, like passing, like standard deviation projection. I use that for a little bit. I'm like, does it really help me? I'm not sure yet. And what I've been trading more is just focus on price action, recognizing price delivery, recognize how the price action is just moving, and just like with time frame alignment, withdraw liquidity, pair that with entry. That's like my golden bread and butter there. Just pair them all up. So right now, my bias, I can't say it's bearish yet because we got a closure here, 15-minute gap. So like on the 15-minute, we could be thinking that this is bearish, but I'm not too confident. We just took an all-time high. This could come run right back up. I need to see more data. See more closure, strong closures for me to really play this. So like, let's say this OB here, I get closure through that, I'll be looking for retrace for shorts. Can you explain why you don't think the 15 minutes is clear? So the 15 minute is clear. At the other time frame, I don't think is 15 minute is clear bearish. Like I said, we flipped this bearish for fair value respecting, but I think when you gotta account for like all-time high price action, just because we had closure doesn't mean like we're ready to flip yet. I need to see strong closure. So if we can get a closure through this, create a strong chase to delivery here. So we have like 5 large up close candles, 4 large one medium, small one here. Get a closure through this, flip this completely, use this as resistance now. I'll be much more confident. I'm just kind of sketchy to play the counter trend when we're all-time high until we get some more confirmation, essentially, is what I'm kind of saying. Like, but yeah, let's get everyone in here. Prefer to trade PM just because it's slower, more consistent, and it's different. Everyone trade AM. What if I start showing people how to trade PM and mastering it? So I believe in, like, you know, I could trade all sessions. I did that in the past, but what really pushed the next level is if you just focus on one session and just, that's it. You cut off everything else, and then I think you start leveling up. You start like realizing like this is how it really moves, and how let's say PM, for instance, how PM typically runs at certain like time, let's say 1:30 to 2 p.m. And it tends to have similar price delivery every time with other PM sessions, and you start recognizing how it moves. AM is just more volatile anyways. But yep. Do you take all your trades on live stream? That's what I try to do. Most of my trades are on live. I try to explain it ahead of time. So yeah, let's say for this, if we get a closure through this, I don't think we can even look at shorts anymore. You want the wrong lie. But yeah, FOC minutes coming up, chat. 2 p.m. I think, right? We'll stay alert. Oh, I forgot to set up my ninja. Apex. Let's see if Top Step took my payout yet. They did not. I submitted it and they did not take the payout yet. If you guys didn't see, my Top Step, so something I talk about very few, like I don't really share my results or show, I just trade, right? And this is something that wowed me. I was on vacation for half this, so like I literally forgot about my stats. 16 days green, 16 traded, all 100% winning days, 10,000 profits on each account, 50,000 total basically. And this, I'm gonna take the third payout on them. I have like 5K. I'll have 2.5 after. But like this is all trade from streams. Like if you see here, like 499, you look back on what we took yesterday. Exactly, I think it was like 510 profit. There's some commissions, of course. But Jesus, I didn't even know that I was capable of just having a streak when I wasn't really intending for it. It's like a pleasant surprise. Because I was requesting payout, I'm like, wait, what the heck is this chart? This doesn't look like my charts. I feel like I should have a losing day somewhere. Let's see. I want to say I want to lean bearish, but I don't want to commit yet. If we reject from this 5 minute, then I'll start looking for lower. Get a closure through this. So I'm going to mark this out again. Let's say we get closure through this. This will be at chain state delivery. And we'll use any retrace back inside as resistance. If we get a flip on this 5 minute gap, we don't even look at shorts anymore. When did you submit? I submitted it last night. I would think they would do it already, but... Brian, my cash rebate don't work. You can make a ticket. If it's my fund features, you might be locked. So something about my fund features, if you use one of their official codes during a flash sale, whatever, or in their social media links, they said like they're locking people who does that into what do you call it? Like their own affiliate, like My Fun Future official affiliate. So you won't be eligible for other to give commission to other affiliates, like our program, our platform. So that's the only platform that's like tricky. Every other partner has been smooth, like very high tracking. My Fun Future is so tricky with that, with our cashback program. But yeah, speaking of My Fun Features, they have a flash sale while we're waiting. See if this 5-minute flips. If not, we're gonna look for that closure and then we'll play for it instead. This is what's happening for the next 2 hours. So basically ends at 2 p.m. 40% off all eval resets for My Fun Features. If you use code SMART, you click the link, you get the cash back. You just make sure you do both to ensure it, and that'll be good. Let's keep on moving. Submit the ticket on our website. My Apex evals are renewed today, but account balance still not updated, showing old balance. Did you fail the account? So I think how it works for a lot of firms, if you have like a negative balance but it's not blown per se, then it just renews. It doesn't reset. If that happens to me so often, like let's say I have like $100 left on it, I didn't realize it, and it renews and it doesn't reset. I'm like, what the heck? That was a waste. That was a huge waste. Okay, so closure under this 5-minute opening candle here. Get that chain stay delivery. We'll start moving lower. I am looking at that right now. We have a little bit SMT right now too. Pretty good SMT here too. Tradeify 50% off cashback. Yes, you use code TVT, but if you purchase from our referral link, it works. So we have a explanation on that. Just look at the Discord. So this is kind of what I'm looking at. Play for those lows. If you're bearish, you could have shorted out this gap, but I'm not. Again, I'm not too confident on anything yet. I feel like all-time high price action just makes me like second guess myself, maybe overthink, because I always think like, okay, I gotta follow the price action. Price action is bearish right now, but like, wait, that's counter trend, right? How do you know when you take trades? I show this my executions, and I talk about the trade literally like 20 to 30 minutes, if possible, ahead of time. So right now we're framing up something. This is like a trade opportunity already. If we get closed on the 5-minute, I'm gonna drop down the 1-minute. We're gonna look at this retrace for a short, and you'll see what I get from it. It could be off inversion, could be off a breaker, could be off anything really. Tradeify is 50% off for the first purchase of the month. For any user, you don't have to be new users. 50% off, pretty nice. But it doesn't really. I wish they always do. They always do like one purchase. Like, cool. What happens if I purchase 4 more? So yeah, big SMT here right now. Like ES is barely moving. NQ is like being the tremendously weaker asset right now. It's probably because tech is selling off, right? Let's see, I don't know. Nvidia started to turn a little bit. I don't really see any other prominent figures pushing right now, but I think we look for shorts on NQ, right? That makes sense to me. I'm probably gonna be looking for a low time frame setup somewhere. I'm not sure how I feel about this because like we do have SMT 5-minute rejection. This is like barely a closure, so I'm not too confident on this again, especially ES in follow through with it. He has held very well. So we'll have to look at the 1 minute as well. I'm looking at shorts right now. I don't think I'm looking at longs until we flip the 5 minute gap. Kind of what I'm basing it by right now. Jeff Bezos selling $600 million in stocks. That's like, how much stocks does he have? 600 million? Is that even like 1% of what he owns? How much does Jeff Bezos have in stocks? In cash, let's say. How much is it worth right now? He's holding 9.5 billion, so he sold 600 million. Oh, that's still like, I guess that's a lot. If he has 9.5 billion, right? Wait, no, in cash holdings. In stock, though. Let's see how much stock. He has 900 million. Is that what it is? Shares? Valued at 200 billion. So he didn't even sell 1% yet. It's not even 1%. It's like a 1/4%, I think, right? 600 million. Yeah, he sold a 1/4%. It's like, I need to finance my yacht. Let me just sell some shares. It's like if I had like a car, or not, if I had, I don't know, not a car. If I just had like, I don't know what it would be. Something small. Like a little, like a beat up car. I'm like, I'm gonna sell it. he doesn't have it. He doesn't care. That's like not even 1%. Do we have a trade already? No. We don't have a trade yet. I think it's easier to look at longs right now, I feel like. Especially if we flip this. Because I want to lean with the main bias. So I just want to see if we can start flipping the bearish beta rays and start respecting the bullish one. But tricky day for sure. Especially AM. I don't know if you guys were playing AM. I traded a little bit of AM. But it opened up and it just kept on grinding up to the freaking moon, dude. Like, all the way up. This is like from the opening. It went up like, what's that? Like 150 points in 30 minutes without really retracing at all. And then just slammed down even more. That's 150 points, 200 points from there. Right now, if you're looking at like what I'm thinking, I'm not looking at anything. I'm just waiting to see what I can play with. It's just very uncertain for me. And that's a lot of my trading. It's like waiting for the best trade possible. But yeah, feel free to let me know in the chat what trade you're looking at. So here's something that I could do more. If I'm not looking at liking a trade, let's say, because I'm waiting, you guys can tell me in chat what trade you're looking at. If you're actually committed to taking it, not just like, oh, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? Just if you're actually considering taking it, tell me and I'll let you know my opinion. I'm not gonna try to sway you, but I'll be like, maybe I'll nudge you and be like, oh, that's a good one. Yeah, go for, yeah, keep going. Or I'll be like, oh, what are you doing? That's stupid. I'll try not to do that if it's a serious inquiry. Looking at shorts, Lauren said, that's part of trading with me. So I need to start doing that more. Instead of just me giving my ideas, I need to start helping you guys really learn and follow through with your own plans, which could coincide with mine. Just for me right now, I'm more neutral than anything, I feel like. My funded feature reset 40% off flash sale until 40 minutes. So if you my fun features, 40% off flash reset sale. Ends 2 p.m. like about code smart get cash back too. And the give mega giveaway entry. I forgot that. Plus mega raffle entry. How do I explain trading to my girlfriend's dad? I feel like fathers know what trading is, right? They probably know what investing is. It's just more about like, okay, let's just do it more short term. Because that's what most traders do. They're not investing for anything longer than a few days. If not the same day. I am waiting for the 15-minute gap to inverse to take sales. What do you think? Let's see. 15-minute fair value gap to inverse. You're looking at a gap to inverse. Which gap are we talking about here? Is it like somewhere down here, perhaps? So yeah, I also need specifics if you guys want me to give you feedback. Can you have 5 accounts with my fun features? You have 3 right now. They're coming out with 5 soon. 5 would be pretty good upgrade, honestly. Like most platforms do 5 now. Very few I know do 3. Like that's like the common number 5. Like TopStep used to do 3. They increased to 5, and they've been staying at 5 for years now. What other firm does 3? I don't really know. Funny thing is Trade Day was used to do 1. They just upgraded 3. So like anyone at 3 right now should be looking at upgrade more. Just because like what the hell? Trade Day 40% off seems the best deal. End of day and daily payout. I think it is. I was talking to Lanto about that. I was like, yo, wait, Lanto, isn't Trade Day deal better than Take Profit right now? Because it's like the same setup, same discount, same no activation fee, but on the funded, it's end of day drawdown on Trade Day, whilst trailing on Take Profit. I was like, and then Lance was like, wait, what's a catch? Is there a scam somewhere? I'm like, I don't think there's any catch. The only catch would be that I could see is on the eval is 30% consistency. So you have to really actually trade it, not just like go like 50% and like boom, boom, fast, quickly. I hate doing those evals process, but like, you know, it might be worth it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. How do we receive cash back? There's info on the website. If you type in ! rebate, there will be a... I'll type it. Anyone who asks for that, just tell them just to do this, ! rebate. I need to be able to have people help each other. Do you trade Take Profit and Apex differently because intraday drawdown? No, you would do the same thing, right? Because I'm, you know, there's intraday trailing drawdown funded on Take Profit too. So I think it'll make sense to do the same thing anyways. Is it reset for funded or eval only? Oh, it's eval. Do my fund features even do funded resets? If they do, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like $1,000 or something. I hate any firm that does that because I'm like, why would you consider spending $1,000 plus sometimes $1,500 on an account that's like worth $150 or $200, and you could literally buy like 4 accounts and just go crazy on them, and one of them will pass. You make it. You'll get it for less, maybe even more accounts. I think it's like when you buy the reset, it's stupid. Because the reset is like similar to instant funding, right? Straight direct funded, and direct funded is like already on like $300-400. Why would you pay like $1,500 for it? Oh, funded reset is only $450. Is that good? $450? It depends. If it's expert, yeah, hell yeah, that'll be good. But if it's like a starter that's like $90, no. It depends if I think if the account is worth like 50%, I'll give it a clear. If it's more than that, I don't know. Yeah, right now you can see here we got a closure. We're coming back up. This is like very difficult to really trade this. I want to lean long, to be honest, because all-time high price action, but still no decent setup for me to really play here. The buffer on most accounts, someone's talking about trade day, the buffer on most accounts is just the same as your drawdown. I'll be interested in shorts if we get a 1 minute chain delivery on NQ. We already have a 1 minute SFT. So where would that be? Where would that be? A 1 minute. So 1 minute chain delivery does not really tell me much. Just because like we're just back and forth, back and forth. I think you need a higher time frame on the instead of the 1 minute. That's like my input if someone were to ask me about the 1 minute chain delivery. But it looks like it's range bound right now. Let's normalize this, guys. In chat, if you're really looking at a trade, give me the trade idea. If you're not just asking about the opinion, but like something that you actually take, let me know. I'll try to not sway you, but maybe I'll try to give feedback. $15-minute might be 4-minute order block. I didn't know if it's NQ or ES also. The 15-minute doesn't show me much, man. Like you can see it closed above this large OB and just come straight back down. I don't really know what to do here. We have like such a large SMT here too. Yeah, maybe we close above here. This does not look bad. Like get a nice closure above. CBI is Tuesday. CBI is next Tuesday, right? Yeah, next Tuesday. You know, a funny thing. So, I won't give the context. My birthday's tomorrow. And I remember, I don't know if you guys were in the Discord, but like 2, 3, maybe a month ago, maybe 2 months ago, someone's in the chat, in the Discord general chat, is like, it's my birthday. I'm like, oh, cool, happy birthday. Some people are saying that. And he's like, I want a gift. I was like, what? And then like, I want a free giveaway. Give me a free account. And I was like, no. Everyone's like, no, we're not. Why do you deserve it? He's like, but it's my birthday. I deserve it. I'm like, the fuck? So since it's my birthday, you guys gotta give me gifts. I'm going with this logic. He said, it's my birthday. I deserve a gift. I deserve a free account. This morning got you tilted down 0.7 R. Not too bad. I'm gifting you a like. You like the stream, that'll be the what it is. Are you taking into consideration the BPR on the 15-minute above? Yeah, so I'm looking at that. Like if you extend this, there's a 15-minute BPR. But again, it's a large one. It's respecting so far, but I don't know how many times it will respect. It's just a big range. So like big up close, big down close. Now we're stuck in this tiny range, those large gaps. Maybe if we come up here and start showing like low time frame reversals, that could be like a nice play here. But I typically hate these type of structures when you have like a big move followed by the same equivalent down move. And now you're stuck in this consolidation because to me, what I always tend to see from experience is like, we'll just get a retrace to fill some imbalance and start slamming lower. And I could be game for that if we just get that delivery though. Did you take a loss in AM? I didn't really trade AM. I took a little bit. It was fine. I trade mostly PM for the most part. So we can't hear you? Dodo's in the building. What's up? What's up? Big crypto guy. Dude, I get this request like freaking like 10, 20 times a week. Please do a price delivery video. I'm gonna do it. I'm just not sure how I want to do it yet. When I want to do it and how I want to frame it, because I feel like it's like a project to me. It's something that I want to dedicate some time on. Maybe we'll try and get it for next weekend. I'm just a perfectionist when I'm making education videos. Oh no, is this true, chat? Bluetooth earphones, if they are, you should switch to wired. Bluetooth earphones can lead to permanent ear ringing. I need to fact check this. Yeah, the 50-minute video that I have, that's Trading Essentials, is the basic video. I want to do more advanced one. It's just one at a time, you know. Let me see. Is this true? ChatGPT, let me know. Come on. It's not backed by scientific evidence. No clinical proof. However, prolonged exposure to loud music. I'm going to lower my volume just because you said that now. Long periods. You know what? I want to trust AI in this one. My ear's been ringing for years. I just like the convenience of non-wire stuff because I can move around. I don't have it like hanging around my neck. Oh, we're starting to turn here. Yeah, I'm gonna be looking at shorts very close soon, most likely. I just want ES to follow suit as well, so I think this makes sense to me. Get a closure. Well, we might even validate a breaker soon too. Bluetooth radiates EMF waves constantly. If you research, it's gonna say small but harmless EMS radiation. Jake saying Bluetooth headphones gave me headaches. They went away after switching to wired headphones. I'm cooked, chat. What I'm listening to the same thing you guys listen to. I'm listening to lo-fi. That gets me in the game. I can play out loud. I don't know. I feel like I'm more locked in this way. What's your aha moment in trading? I think it's good question, but it's the same thing I say all the time. For prop trading, you don't have to make a lot of money. You just, like, very simple. Let's say you have 10 accounts. You could literally do like $200 per day over 10 days, 2,000 each. Times 10, that's 20,000 already in like 10 days. Only on 10 accounts, by the way. So when you think about that, like, there's no reason for you to go like $1,000 per day or hit 2,000. There might be people on Discord or Twitter or anything like that going for big days. Patrick even goes for big days. That leads to more blowing up. That leads to more bigger losses. Because if you're trying to make a lot, you're also risking a lot. So my aha moment is like, I don't have to compete with them. I don't have to do big days. I can just do small days, just adding up. And it saves me a lot of stress because I'm not blowing anything up, and that helps me mentally. Because in the past, I'll be like, I am gonna. If a good day for me would be if I make, let's say, like 1,500, 2,000 on all my accounts. That's like a fantastic day. For now, it's like if I hit a good winner and it's like, you know, $500, risking $200, I'm like, that's a good day. Out of 30, 40 counts, I just made like 20K. GG's. So put that in perspective, guys. There's many firms out there now. You guys are convincing me to take off my headphones. I'm listening to lo-fi. Lo-fi helps me trade. It improves my win rate by like 20%. But I think prop firms, is I'm trying to work on something more on prop firms, like teaching. So something I've been talking about, like we talked about this yesterday on stream. You know how I was talking about, like, if I had Brian Jr., a child, I would introduce him to trading at, like, let's say 12 years old. So that around the age where I'm like, I think I'm able to start it. At the same time, like, I would want to make some interactive courses or some videos that's like easy to learn, it's fun to learn, for people to get started, whether it's trading or whether it's prop firms. I think that'd be a good idea. Something where I talk to my team about, and they're like, "Oh, this is something new. This is something creative, and it actually might help a lot of people." Like, think about this. Let's say you have a nephew. You have either someone young or someone really old. I want to make this case a nephew, which is like, let's say 15, or someone really old, let's say 50, 60, grandpa age. But they want to get in trade. They don't know anything about it. What if we start making like a very easy to learn how to start trading? Not like teaching them, but like teaching them the basics. Like, what's a candlestick? What's a time zone? What's New York Open? What's the volatility? What the futures is, and make it like interactive. Like, you know how people, I don't know if you guys are, when you guys went to school, if you guys seen like the newer things in online learning, it's very interactive. It's like fun to do. It's like you're leveling up. So like, that's something I brought up to my team about. I'm like, maybe we should start doing this. And the separate section is like how to get into prop firms. And then maybe we can do advanced things like how to really take advantage of it. Like with prop trading, copy trading, using news. And it'll be just all on our smart prop firm website for free, like Academy or something. Maybe we'll try to put something out like in a month. I was talking to like my team for hours on it. I'm like, yo, I talked to my stream about it, and this idea came to fruition. I'm like, am I cooking? Make it like Duolingo, something very easy, something fun, you know. Brian, just like we talked about yesterday, I want I want my child to take over when I don't want to stream anymore and trade for me. Like, you know, I'll teach you everything you need to know, and then you can make money for yourself and for me, you know, and I'll just be chilling. That'll be I can raise a few offsprings to take care of that. Create an army. I was thinking we're gonna short this, but we didn't get a closure. This is like back and forth right now. What the hell? You guys are on another stream for 30 minutes. Oh, was there 2 streams going? I don't know. But yeah, but what do you guys think about that, chat? Basically, let's say like it'll be something very cool, like Duolingo, very basic, very fun to learn, and it could be various things. It could go from beginners, intermediate, experience, advanced stuff like how I trade. Yeah, I think it'll take a lot of money and time and manpower, but you should put into a competitive environment at a young age, like sports or high quality education. Yeah, I like that. Sports is good, but kind of what I do in my background, I think I was like playing competitive games at like 12, and that kind of helped me become like I trained for it. Like I was like looking up like tutorials, guides, practicing, and like working together as a team to like, it was like, because it's a multiplayer game. So, you know, gaming, sport, whatever, just something that really pushes you to the next level. And you treat the same thing in everything in life. You just keep on leveling up, training, hard work and dedication. Makes anything you're passionate about is mix passion with interests. And if you can mix that up with like something that you can like you know, make a career out of, that's like the game changer. And that's kind of what trading brought to me. You have a video with copy trading multiple platforms. I have a rough console video, yes. You play WoW? I played WoW. I played League of Legends. WoW, World of Warcraft was the one I was playing more as a kid. And it is quite competitive, honestly. But like you're like, you know, you're like, I was 12 and I was on Ventrilo. I don't know if you guys know what Ventrilo is, but it's like Discord almost, but no chatting, no like typing. It's like more just voice. And like we're doing raids, we're doing PvPs with like fathers, like people like that's like 30, 40, and like I was like 12. It was a throwback. That was like 10 years ago, right? Dota is way better than League. I have never played League. I think I stopped playing games like when I entered high school because I was locking in school. I was doing other interests. But I think honestly, gaming, competitive gaming especially, not just like if you're playing like brain rot games, that's not gonna do anything. You're playing Roblox right now. All these kids playing Roblox, that's brain rot. But if you're playing something that's like very engaging, requires a lot of skills, requires a lot of dedication, that's like a different story. That's probably more beneficial than many things. We're pushing higher. This is not. What the hell am I doing? I'm not taking any trades right now just because I'm not seeing anything. I can see this turn around though. Like if you guys like a quick scalp, if we flip this, we get that closure too. We might. This might be something that's shown in the 30-second. No, we didn't even get that. Wake up. No, I don't know. I'm trying to think like what can I do here and like we're just back and forth. If you're trying to short scalp this, I think it's applicable, but I'm just gonna be hands off. Let's we see something else. This is really consolidating right now. What do you think is the most important thing about working with prop firms as affiliate or as a trader? Whether it's both, I think the question I'll answer that is like just give them like if you give the firm no reason to deny you, then they can't really deny you unless like you just make a boatload of money. Like that's also another reason. If you are like owed like let's say $100,000 in one payout, that you gave them a reason. You should have done that much. If it's like a small firm, especially if it's Apex, it might be a different story. I don't know. Apex all falls out with big moves, but what I mean is like if you don't give them any reason to deny you, let's say you're trading the same way, you have a stop loss, same like your risk, same profit target, same trading days. You're not trading news. You're giving no reason, no DCA often, like a lot of reckless DCAs, micro scalping. You're gotta give them zero reasons to deny you, and I think it works, even especially in Apex. I like the short here, but I didn't want to take it. I would have taken it if we took out this high, and then we can kind of play this as a breaker too. But yeah, in hindsight, it's working, but you know, it's like a coin flip essentially. What if it didn't work? Just lost money on a stupid trade. Your part 2 essentials number 2 would make a difference for me as I enter part 1 exclusively. Okay, you guys are pushing me to make the video. I'll dedicate some time to start it. I don't know if I need more time, but next weekend, I don't know if it's this weekend because I have plans, but next weekend you'll have it probably mid-July. You have something mid-July, something start, and maybe it'll come out like near end of July. Let's put a end date on it, like a due date. Like I say, homework or a project. Because I get this asked like 10 times every few days. It's like, when's the next video? When's the part 2? I need part 2 now. And it's like, it would help though. I understand why you guys want it because price delivery is such a very extensive topic, which is going to help a lot. Looking good for lower, just Do you guys like this price action? Like, we started the stream at 1 here. This is basically the price action for the last 45 minutes. If you could be the most hindsight trader, like, what are you taking trades right here? I don't see any entry models. I think in this case, like, if you can oh, whoa. Like I said, like, if you can recognize like the 15-minute structure, this 15-minute BPR holding back, you're like, you want to be bearish near the highs in your range bound delivery. That's like where I was like thinking like, okay, if this flips, we can take the short. If this maybe move this wick, I think I would have taken the short here and would have played it down. But it's not as quality when we didn't get that wick, and entry models are very non-existent. PA sucks. Yep. It's just a lot of back and forth. So you would definitely not long up here. You'll lean more for shorts. But I would even buy down here, just because the 15 minutes possibly looking to flip. I think the FC minutes might come, and then we'll see what happens. Went from break even on that short. Nice. That's what I try to do. I was like, I'm looking at shorts here. I didn't take it because it's just not good, in my opinion, yet. But it's something that worthwhile. I mean, it's good. In hindsight, I guess. Do I need to buy the eval through your website? You just gotta use code SMART. It helps if you use the referral link just to insure it. And then yeah. Top Step discount. Top Step is stingy. Chat. Top Step is the most stingiest firm. There's never any discount. Like, why can't, like, 4th of July, they didn't do anything. Like, no 10%, no 20%, even one purchase. These motherfuckers are stingy. But yeah, if you guys use code SMART at prop purchases, something we talked about before, 100 count mega raffle. We're adding another 100. I was going to add another 50, but we're going to add 100. We're going to do 20 winners every week for 5 weeks. So probably in this week, you'll just check your email, and you might be winning. So if you use code SMART on any of our prop accounts on our platform, we have like 12 partners, cashback, payout protection, and now automatic entry to the mega raffle. Every purchase is one raffle. Pretty much how it goes. If you'll in testimony, you'll see this is what you get. So you make sure I give you guys a long deadline. I think you guys like 7-8 days to respond to claim it, just to make sure, like, you know, people didn't miss it. But you'll get this email. I'll nudge you guys many times when everything's done. And you're gonna see like 20 winners. 20 winners every week from here. 20 winners. So like that's how I can show it's not bullshit. Like some people might bullshit the giveaways. You're gonna see real people saying like, oh, I won. I bought like 20 accounts, didn't win anything. You have to think, we have like 3,000 users or something, and then you have people buying accounts. You're not guaranteed. Like even if there's 100 accounts we're giving, just because you bought 20, how to pull 1,000, it's hard. You know what you guarantee though? You buy 20 accounts, you're guaranteed at least cash back. That's what we can guarantee. This is like extra add-on. We're coming back up. FMC minutes is coming at 2 p.m. Also, the MyFund Future deal flash reset deal ends in 2 p.m. Most likely, we'll see some better price action after. We'll get some clarity, get some more price delivery too. Yeah, so you bought 20 accounts. I don't know what firm, but like if you bought the big accounts, let's say Tradeify or Lucid. Lucid is like dark funded now. These dark fund is like worth $400. You get like 20 bucks back per account. You buy 5 accounts, it's $120 right off the rip. That's guaranteed. It's not like, oh, you're gonna win it. So yeah. Oh, what the fuck did I just do? Again, this is range bound. This coming back up. I don't think I would have longed this here, but it's just range bound. I would prefer shorts more. Waiting for clarity is just basically waiting for the news release and hopefully see more price delivery with follow through. It's the same thing like the giveaways on YouTube. You know, you have like 800 people watching. You have like 400 people participating. We're doing like 2 giveaways. Like you're not. Some people like I've been watching for like 10 streams. I didn't win yet. It's like you're not guaranteed. It's like a lottery, but like more likely that you can win. Maybe like 0.5% or 1% each stream. Yeah, for most evals, if someone's asking to take profit trader, can I hold eval? Like most evals, you could do whatever you want. Other than hedge, of course. But news, fine. Funded is like where they get restricted. Fuck Bunox. I think I talked about it before. Bunox is denying payouts for flipping. I've seen a handful of users get it. You see on Twitter too. Like you see some people talk about it. I don't know why they're doing it. And you ask them, you know, anyone who gets asked or gets denied for flipping. Flipping is basically you go in and out, get a trading day, but you're not really doing that. You're actually trading, but you just didn't make money. Let's say you hit break even, still a trade. Or you made like, instead of making big money, you just make like a base hit. Still flipping for them. No clear guideline. It's just dumb. Is ETF safe? I'm not going to recommend ETF. I have bad history with them, or my community has bad history with them. They said they're going to change, but I'll give them 3 months. If they can really honor and deliver, then I'll be like, okay, I'm not going to say any negativity with them. You know, they're trying to change. So what I'm doing is like holding back on the negativity. I'm giving them the benefit right now. But the moment I see some more shady stuff, I'm going to slam them again. I think that's only fair. And if they could pass, let's say that 2-3 months trial of doing good, we might even add them. I might just bury the hatchet and just, you know, partner up with them, add them for cashback payout protection too. But that's something I need to see. We're not going to... Ooh, what the hell? Dude, what is these flash dump candles, man? I would hate to long this and just see that candle. I would be like so annoyed. Apex are doing the same thing. Say you go 10 points and draw down, get back to break even, you close it for a small profit to hit you with bad risk made. Oh, that sucks too. Are you trading funded next? Yeah, I'm trading funded next. You're talking about live. So live is not a good thing. What they're doing is they have a live product coming up, but like most people would rather stay sim than live because like there's a lot more restrictions, or not restriction, but your scalability gets to increase. You can't make as much money because let's say you had like 6 accounts, 5 accounts. Live only gives you 1, so why would you want to live? They're still paying out though. That's why you can't really use that for Apex. Apex does not have a real good live program where they're switching people live. What they're doing instead is literally paying people out of pocket hard cash. So instead of like moving someone like with like 200K live, they're like, okay, do you want the money? We'll give you 200K right here. I feel like 90% of people would take that. 99% of people would take that in a heartbeat. Like, oh, give me the money. Let me just fund my own account. So yeah, that's my take on it. Like, live is cool for a stop loss, but if the firm operates on paying you rather than putting you live, you know, that's a benefit. That's a freaking benefit. It's the same thing as like Apex. If you're asking for funding next, they just want to pay people out of pocket, which they paid hundreds of millions of dollars already to this weird price action right now. Five more minutes. I don't think we'll take a trade, but would I have taken a short? Like, I keep on thinking, like, even hindsight, do I take shorts anywhere? Do I take longs anywhere? It's hard for me to even judge this because we're just moving like a 30-point range, which is good range, but if you consider the range that we did for AM, which is like 200 points, this is like nothing. And I'm waiting to see if there's delivery. See if we can break these lows and start hammering it. So yeah, apologies for no trades right now, but you know, I don't want to give you guys a bad trade. I always say that. Yesterday we had 2 clean trades. Literally trade taken live. It was like very nice setups. There's other days where you won't get anything just because there's nothing to take. Oh, let me look at the 4-hour candle. It's a pretty decent candle, 4-hour close. Just like back inside this consolidation area. PM dump is coming. I'm talking Atlanta. Atlanta started on Lucid trading. Do you guys like Lucid? How many people heard about Lucid but haven't tried it because they were waiting on like getting a platform they did like? Me and Lanto are trading it now. I started a few days ago. He started just now, but it's actually pretty. Oh, it's pretty good. There's the direct. It's like similar to Tradeify, but the thing is like you can make so much more money with this. Very similar rules to Tradeify. They actually decreased to 8 trading days. You have 5 accounts now. It's only with Rhythmic though, so I trade with Quant Tower. You can use TradeSyncer with it too. I think they might have projects or Tradeivate coming soon. I just don't know when the timeline is because they're waiting on them. Don't like soft breach is the only issue. Isn't that with every firm? Soft breach is not a breach, which is good. Yeah, waiting for platform. I think I hear that a lot of people, once they get the platform, it's gonna explode. But I don't mind getting it at a good price right now. And the reset sale is going to end. I'm going to delete this. My features flash reset sale ends 2 p.m. Code Smart to get the cash back, plus the raffle entry. Delete. You have like a minute. I don't think anyone's going to rush build them. I traded with Quant Tower. That's like the only problem I have with Quant Tower. But if they have Project X or Tradeivate, I'm going to convert over. I might just even copy it with my TradeSyncer. TradeSyncer is fine too. Damn, Jesus. Lanto, I don't know if you want to share, but he just traded direct funded. He was trading with evals, but he copied it with TradeSyncer. He made a lot of money in the direct funded, but it's 20% consistency. So like, you know, he made a boatload of money. He's talking to me with it. It's like I accidentally copied over my evals that I was doing. I'm at 9K with my Lucid direct. I think I need 10.5 to meet consistency, and I'll take 3,000 payouts. Paid $400 for them. Oh, FOC minutes. Let's see. Make a move. Make a move. FMC minutes is probably a nothing burger, but what it gives you is clarity because now you don't have to wait for pending news. Maybe price will start delivering, and that's what we want to see. We have 900 people in the chat. Let's go, guys. Like the stream, we'll do some giveaways. Maybe we'll do a handful today. But yeah, for those who are new, we do give trades on the stream. It just nothing right now. What we do is try to talk about off-topic things, and we just wait for that setup come. Because if you kind of revert back to my last tweet about my hit rate, it's only because I've been waiting for the setup. Like, look at this. 10K per account, $50,000 started like June, 16 trading days, 16 wins, 16 winning days. And you can see my stats too. Like, you can see all my trades. Trades yesterday, $500. That's like the same. You look at the timestamp, exact same trade. And that only works if we're being patient for the setup. If I'm taking like 3-4 trades a day, I don't know if I'm gonna end up green. I might be like break even. I might be red. But if I focus on 1 or 2 trades, maybe even just one, you know, one good trade, and then we'll get out of here. We'll add to our net worth, basically, to our prop balances. Amazon Prime Day sales fall 41% on the first day of the 4-day event. I didn't even look at the Prime Days. I was looking forward to it, but I forgot about it. So maybe they didn't do enough promotions. What's the bias? The bias is nothing right now. You're waiting. You're waiting. It could go up. It could go down. This is like pure chop right now. If I were to look at higher time frame, I want to see it go down. I'm like, we took all-time highs, or we took a big SMT. This is kind of what I like to see on the 4-hour. Or let's see. I thought I posted somewhere. If we get it move back up, we'll look for higher. But if we reject here, this is what I like more. We start slamming down. If we turn here, and I'll look. We're not trying to top tick short, but we can short down here as we progress more. So whatever it does, I think this is the magnet right now it's trying to go to. So yeah, a lot of you guys are asking me like, what am I looking at? What trade? Blah blah blah. It's tough. It is really tough. Well, day one, Lanto's up 2.5K on Lucid. He shared just now. Nicely done. Dude, freaking God. Me and Lanto just went over transfer alive on Tradeify, and now we're going to go to Lucid and probably run them too. Run them a bag. We'd love to see it. So far, though, it really hasn't showed much interest for lower, though, especially on ES. Just keep on pounding higher. Lucid is that new firm. I was like Tradeify. Georgia trade took this morning. I just kind of took the move down on shorts when it turned. A bull flag. Is this a bull flag? It looks like it. Dude, I wonder what the... Did you guys watch any streamers who traded open? Like, what was their reaction when New York opened here and just grind it up without stopping? Like, did people long this? What did people do? Like, at 9:30? I feel like if I was streaming, I'm like, what the fuck is happening? I'm not gonna touch this. I'm waiting for a retracement so I can buy, and you just got nothing. It just went up 150 points. Insanity. Watch PW, he ain't touch it. I respect that. If he touched it, I feel like he felt like he would have got burned. You know, the moment he longs, it starts hurting. How do you even do the open and range breakout when there was no retracement? Like, it was like moving up the whole entire time for the most part. For the most part, though. He long Tyler long to open. What the hell would you long at open for 9:30? Shit, if Tyler's still here, he can explain it, but isn't that dangerous, chat? Like maybe I don't trade open like that. They gotta have a different hit rate, but like just the slam open when it, and it went in your favor, but like holy crap. He just tried like orb. Is that orb or some shit? I just know I would have been like waiting for entry model or something and just kept on grinding. Like all time high was like a clear draw, of course, so like it would be focused on longs. We're still pushing. We're still pushing. Other Tyler Shore, the reverse. Who's is there multiple Tylers? I think the short was a better move. That's why I kind of took a little bit. Like on the way down, like the first move it did, you started inversing this, you slammed down. I feel like that would be much easier than you didn't really have much on the left side here, right? So you didn't have much to work with, unless you enter before the open. But like right at open, that's kind of crazy to me. And now we're pushing back up. I'm a watcher today, guys. I'm a watcher. I'm just watching, but we do have a breaker now on NQ, and we have something to work with. We finally broke through the tight consolidation range, and this might be the repeat for AM. I'm just gonna be sitting back, waiting. Yeah, that's why I say it's like it's crazy to me to see that. It's like I would be like, what the hell? Wow, we're still pushing. Jesus. Does Smart give rebate for funding takes? I think we're gonna get added tomorrow. So once we get added, then yes. For now, we don't have it yet. Rate cut news? Is that what's happening? Alpine does the orb. It works good for a week, and a day it doesn't. He blows it like out. Holy shit! I would not like that strategy. Yeah, I haven't touched prop firms today yet. Man, what the hell? Fed minutes. A couple participants noted that they would be open to considering rate cut as soon as the July meeting of data evolves as they expected. Okay, that's looking good. We're looking at this as long entry potentially here. And if we reject here and start like, let's say getting through under that breaker, then I'll be pretty goddamn bearish. There's like a 15-minute BPR, let's say, right? Let's just mark this as a BPR. Minutes are pushing right now. What's the firm to the right? Lucid Trading? Yeah, it's Lucid, if that's what you're asking. Alpine has withdrawn more than 400k from prop firms. I would say that's more than 9% of balls here. His way of trading the orb definitely works for him. So I think if you account for prop expenses, his return investment might be higher than a lot of other people that is actually trading instead of relying like in no stop orb. I mean, can someone give data on that? Like, does he share his expenses? I would think it'd be like 100k or plus. So like, I wouldn't like what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to use that as a reference point. Like, oh, he makes this much money. It's like same thing as Patrick, you know? Like Patrick took a 300k payout, which is great. But before that, it was like he was blowing through like hundreds of PAs. So it doesn't really equate the same. What's he share expenses? What's the total? I guess I'm asking now then. 400k in payouts. How much in expenses? Because right now, I think this year I'm up 700. I'm gonna say 650. Let's do 650. I would, if I would be conservative, I would say 600. My expenses are like 60,000, 70,000 maybe. And a lot of it's just adding new firms and reserves. So like I'm like 10 up right now. My trading this year has been really good, especially my Apex and other firms. Last year was not as good. As good as it was this year, let's say. He's over 60% expenses. Oh, that's a lot. So he has like, if that's true, that would be like 200 plus K in expenses. Made 400k, made 800k. That's good. Tyler, did you take their Apex payout recently? I think I don't know if you've been trading the or took another payout on them. I want to see you get the uncapped one. Were you like 500 or something last time you were in the chat talking about it? Oh god, I want to give a setup to you guys, but like I'm just waiting. I'm just flipping the freaking time frames. Benjamin took 60k plus 30k Apex, no matter how much. Oh wait, I don't know who you're talking about. Oh, you're talking about Patrick, I bet. Okay. What's your balance on them now, Tyler? I don't know if you've been running up. Like, are you like at closer to 1 million now, or are you still the same at 500? Did you get the morning sell off? Yes, that's what I did. FSP got an Apex payout yet? Dude, he cycles through evals from what I see. Unless you guys can tell me other information. He just trade like one account at a time. He's like 20 accounts and it only shows the winners. And a lot of them are evals. Kind of crazy. Less than 500, okay. He said he got 50K last month. Dude, that motherfucker trades like 4 or 5 firms. We should be making a lot more, no? This could be the long, guys. I need to see how we react to this, but I'm probably gonna be looking for longs here, which is, I don't know. This price action is making me a little bit kind of hard to read. But if we go through this, I think you'll have such a pretty good clarity that we're looking for shorts. So let's say we don't get any flip at all, then I can see this. I'm not gonna buy in the first tap. I'm gonna look for this flip here, but I'll just basically post this in Discord. I'm looking for potential longs here. For you, it's short. It's not short for me yet until this gets invalidated. I think that's kind of like my game plan right now. But damn, I would not be surprised if we just sell through this though. So we're gonna be looking at the 1 minute here very closely. How we react in this area is gonna be where I kind of navigate this. So let's just use this as a 1 minute breaker too. It should be very similar to the 5 minute. We get a tap in and we'll see if we get a flip. So like kind of what I'm looking at, you know. Let's say it drives down. I'm not gonna buy. If it flips up, I'll try to buy on the move up. Oh, Tyler's on Lucid too. I got 5 direct funded too. I think 3 of them are like at around 9,000, which is good. I need like 2 more thousand, almost like 1,000, 1,500 for a payout. Hopefully I get the payout. Lucid, guys, try them out. They have a deal right now. They have a promotion exclusively for us, for Smart Prop Firm. If you get a payout, I think I kind of shared about this. If you get a payout with Lucid, you get a free account given by us. So let's say you bought 150K direct funded, you got a payout with them. You get a free 150K eval, which costs like 150 bucks. Just for free too. The cashback and the promotion. So pretty good. Oh shit. Sound Might got 9 straight to funded top 1. 9 straight to funded top 1. I heard about that. Is that good? Do you like that? It's like trailing drawdown, right? What platforms Lucid? Lucid is Quantile right now, but you know they might have projects coming soon. Premium discount. I do look at it like it's kind of like my rule of thumb. Like if I'm looking at for longs, I need to see it come back to discount. Unless we take a high time from liquidity, then it'll be different. We didn't get in the breaker. What the heck? Potentially a no trade day, guys. I hate to say it. You're gonna see in my tops that'll be like no trades on that day. If we don't get anything, I'm gonna be real here. Can we short using the 1 minute breaker? I guess you can if you're looking at this 15-minute BPR. You know, short to the breaker is not a bad idea either. It's not terrible because you have a tight stop. You basically put in closure above. It's not bad at all. Like closure above 0.15 and you'll just get out the trade, right? So yeah, some of you guys are probably short right now, and then if you're short here, I want to see it come all the way down, deep drive, and then maybe you can trim out or put stops in, or even flip with me if we get a long setup here. Slight SMT here. Straight back up. BPR stands for balanced price range. What it is basically you see an inversion, you see a fair value gap, it overlaps the Venn diagram effect BPR. So basically two large gaps overlapping. If we moved a little bit lower, we could have played this long here. I don't think we're getting that long yet. It's just moving higher. So we kind of missed this setup by like, I don't know, a few points. A few points would have caught a nice quick 20 points already. Micro cash. Brian's been growing. You were here when you were 200 people. The OG. How many people, like, what viewers did I have on average? Not like just like when I first started, like, but like on average though. The first time you watched me, what viewership was it? Because I started very low. I started like 40, 50. It's nuts. 5. I don't think I had 5. I had like 40 at least. 5 would have been like, who am I streaming for? I'm streaming for like my family. 300, 170, 140, 20 to 40. OGs are under 100 basically. Sub 100 is OG for sure. Sub 200 is honestly OG as well. I was stuck in 200 for months. But, you know, we're doing this. We're doing it good. We're not trying to entertain as much as priority. We're trying to really take quality trades. Buzzy Ninja is a bandwagon. He just joined at 1,000. Yeah, so we missed this long setup. We didn't get the entry. It didn't tap in the breaker. This would have been pretty clean. Those who are here when I had under 200 viewers, that's when I was like basically probably doing like $40,000 a month in prop firms. Now I'm doing like 100 at least per month now. Some months hit 200, some months hit like a little bit more than that, closer to 250. Yeah. Sam glazing me, thank you. He said best channel, appreciate it. It started, I was content. Like, if you guys, I posted this, it was like back in 2024 in like February, so like a year and a half ago. I was like, I'm content with making $15,000 a month. I'm proud of it. And Lanto and Desi kind of helped me push me farther. They're like, that's not enough. Keep on pushing, keep on scaling it up. And that's why I already had plans of doing that anyways. So I did, it was like 25K per month, then 40K, then 50K, then 75, and then somehow I crossed 100 doing consistently. And it's very hard to get to that higher than 100 consistently. Because I'm hitting like 200K, then I go back to 100, then popping back up. But more firms change the game though, for sure. Why don't you have a fancy setup? I'm in a basement, it feels like, right? I'm like in a dungeon. What do you guys want me to be? Should I be in Hawaii like freaking Patrick? Have a sea view? Will that help the trades? So I say this not to like kind of flex or anything, but like it's possible if you guys stick with me, because I'm talking about prop payouts. I'm not talking about affiliates. I'm not talking about Discord. I'm not talking about courses. It's literally prop trading, strictly from trading. And I requested from Tops up, what was it, 2.5K on 5 counts. So that's like 3, 4, 12.5K right there. Apex is gonna request in a few days. So we'll start with July. Pretty good. I'm just saying it's possible. Like if you want to build up, you don't have to do 20 counts right off the rip, but you start with a few. That's why I do. Then get a payout, build them up, build them up. I teach you how to trade prop firms, how to excel with them, how to scale up, and how to really trade in my style. You don't have to trade my exact style, but there's a lot of different principles like discipline, patience, basis mentality, psychology too, risk management. Don't even know what the smart prop numbers are looking at. Just know we're trying to give as much out as possible as we grow. So far, every month we've been giving like 30,000 ish, 32,000 I think last one, 32,000 in cashback, in rebates alone. If you add in giveaways, you add in other things, we're kind of doing like 50,000 per month. So at the end of the year, we're likely gonna be shelling out 600,000 at this rate, even more as we grow, and that's a significant portion. That's why we can do so much giveaway. We're doing 100 giveaways for July right now. I'm just like yapping because we missed a long setup. That was like the only setup that I saw the whole entire day that's like actually good. And we missed it. I'm like, what do I do now? Do I go home? Asa said, I've been in 50 streams, only call them 2 winning trades. The good thing is all the streams are recorded. If you actually went through 50 streams, you'll see how many trades. It's like most likely 45 trades. 5 of them, maybe I would not take anything. Some of the wealthiest people I know drive the oldest beater card. That's kind of what I had an interaction with Patrick. Patrick's like, oh, Brian drives a Tesla. I'm like, who told you that? I was like, I still drive the same car I have from high school that I paid for because I worked for it. And he's like, oh, and I told him like I was planning on getting a Tesla this year. And he's like, oh, I thought you got money like that. I was like, I do have money for my trading, but I'm not trying to spend it recklessly. Like my car works fine too, but an upgrade is coming though. I don't really use my car as much. But I like having the same things. And so this same room here, the same office, when I was making 10,000 per month, I'm making probably 20 times that now, 15 times that now. It's the same dungeon looking, like the same basement. Nothing has been upgraded other than lights, which is like $200. That's what we added. But I don't really need much. Get a computer, get a mouse, get some trades in. We could be looking for shorts only if we start like really getting deep close, but I want to see if this still viable. It was pretty lackluster today. You guys just basically saw me witness nothing for an hour and a half. What are you gonna do with all that money? Just invest more, basically. How long have you been trading? I've been trading for 5.5 years. Since I was 9 years old, baby. If you believe that I'm 14 right now. $600K a month coming from smart pro. No, that's not how it works. We give like a big portion. Like the rebates alone, we give a third back. So you kind of take it, divide by 3. That's how much we're kind of not exactly, because not everyone wants to even claim the rebate. I asked my Discord members, like, make sure you claim your cash back. They're like, I don't need it. You can have the rest of it. I'm like, we design it for you. Some people just want to let me have it. You're kind of cheap. Just buy the Tesla. I don't really use a car like that, man. But I have also a rule of thumb. Maybe it's because my parents, even for a house, let's say I want to buy a house. The rule of thumb is basically like, if you're buying the house, you make a big down payment. Like it should be only a smidge of what you have in cash in hand, let's say, or like your net worth or liquid. So if I want to buy like 200, like say 300K house, they want me to have like, what's that? 300K house and 30K or 50K down payment. That down payment should be like a small percentage, like 3%, 4% of, or something low. I was raised with like cheap parents, cheap like I think that's the right term for it. Very conservative, in money and spending, so that's why I don't spend as much. I took my mom out for like expensive seafood, and she was shy on buying anything. I was like, "Oh, we can get the bluefin tuna, we can get lobster, we can get anything like that." And she's like, "No, I'm fine with this." It's like $30. And it's like, I'm gonna order so much for you guys, and the bill was like 500, and she's like, "No, no, this is not right." It's a one-time thing though. We don't even eat out like that. That's just how it is. Asian parents will get it though. I think I'm still using the same PC from 5 years ago. I am too. I need to upgrade though. I've been telling myself I need to upgrade, but I've been using the same PC for like 4 years now, and it's like outdated, but it works fine. Someone said beautiful price action. If that's beautiful for you, hopefully you make that money. My 8-figure friend has 10 to 15-year-old cars. He just had a lot of them for every occasion. Kayaking, surfing. That's good. Yeah, pretty good. Private mentorship? No, I do not. I don't do private mentorship. Do you live in an apartment? I live in a house. You haven't bought a house yet? I haven't bought my own house yet. I'm raised big too. They love gambling. Dude, if you guys see me posting gambling, like for real, like spending real money, please send help. Like actually be in my comments saying you're a gambler. Just call me out, make me annoy the shit out of me so I can realize. Because I don't know if you guys, I tweeted this. I went to a casino with my friends because they wanted to. I spent $200 as a buy-in. Blackjack's minimum was $25. It was like back and forth. I can see people around me just like slamming money in slots. I saw the slots, like they're like putting $1,000 in, and then drains it, and they're putting another $1,000 in, and it's like, what are you doing? Slots? Even blackjacks, like they're probably gaming you anyways. At least blackjack, I made some money out of it, just because I got lucky, probably. But if I spend anything, I would hate myself if I start gambling like that. I would rather gamble in the market than in the casino. Asians are super smart and they are racist. I'm gonna have to be real. They are one of the most racist people that you will see. You bought a Rolex, Tyler. I'm not really into that. Like, I think I've been looking to spend more money. I haven't bought any jewelry yet either. So that's why you don't see a chain on me. You don't see any watches. I don't even own watches. The only watch I bought was like $100, I think. Invicta or something. 100 or $200. Some shit like that. It's called Frugal. The Frugal life. Raised frugal. But like, you can't help it when you're raised that way, you know? Like, we had good money, we were saving, but like, you don't even spend it. Like, even when I have good money, I'm trying to spend on my parents. They don't even like want to spend it like that. They'll go for the cheaper. Like, oh, I'll get the soup. I'll get like the tiny entree. It's like, you know, you can, this is like once in a while type of thing. Saratoga water. You got any black friends? In high school, I don't have as much friends anymore that I've been keeping up to. My friend group is diverse though. We have an Indian, we have a white, we have an Irish person. I guess a few whites. We have a Jewish person, which is not a race, but it's just like a joke they have in the group. Why are you racist, Brian? Who's the Jewish person? The Jewish person is in Japan right now. Because he likes Japan. He's working at Japan. If you guys joined the stream just now, I haven't taken a trade yet. We were trying to take this longer. We missed it, and it's been pretty lackluster since. Jewish is the biggest. Oh, jewelry. I thought you said Jewish is the biggest waste. I was like, holy crap. I read that wrong. What are your opinions on Indians? You guys can say this, Desi. They smell. They got BO. They got body odor. Not all of them, of course, but like, I mean, maybe Desi could like also just acknowledge it too. But like, they just smell. Like, I don't know why they don't. I don't know. That's like, it's a stereotype, but it's true. I feel like it's true. Chat, agree or deny? Come on. That's like the first thing I think of, like when I come in, like they don't smell good. All of them. I swear I talked about this to Desi. He's like, yeah, my people smells. But you can talk about my people, like Vietnamese, they, you know, we gamble, we're frugal, we're kind of openly racist to others, but like not any action, but it was just gossips. Someone at Desi does no, never mind. I'm not gonna. I'll just talk to him later. It's Indian food they eat, bro, that creates that smell. Did you go to college or uni? I went to university. Why are you spamming, dude? Why are you spamming? I went to university. I was third year, completing my third year. I was going to my fourth year. I dropped out. I took a gap year, didn't come back, so I technically dropped out. You know, it's like a statistic. They're like, oh, we have like a 95% graduation rate. I'm part of the 5% that actually dropped out. That probably hurt their stats. Like, that's like with most universities. Oh shit. Desi's in the building. Desi, did someone ask? I don't know if I got set up, but they asked me about Indian. They're like, they said something about you guys are smelling. I'm like, yeah, I can see that. Is that true? I didn't say anything though. I was like, they are good people. Like, Desi's my good friend. I'm sure he smells nice. Let me know, Desi. Is that true? Chat saying something. He said you smell. So Desi is like the higher up Indians. What do they call, like the Brahmins? He's not the lower class one. He got the money class. Backtracking. I'll just go in as a joke. I'm pretty sure I talked to Desi about this before. But can you agree or do you deny? Like, let's say like a majority of Indians, or even like a good chunk of them, they got that BO. Is that cancelable offense to say that a race smells more than others? Is the South and easy? I don't even know there's North or South Indians, but he's saying it. Desi himself, as an Indian, is speaking that his people, not his people, it's the South Indians. I don't know what he is, but he said they smell too. But like, if they smell, I mean, their food get. I don't think this is racist either. I think this is more stereotypes. The racist would be saying something more offensive. Well, unless you think this is offensive. If this is Lanso in here, he was talking to me that one of the person that he liked in the show, like maybe like a favorite character or something, got canceled by saying that she, what was it, like, my eyes look chinky or something like that. which I think chinky is a slur, but I don't know. Is that cancelable? She got canceled though. She was off the show. Is that cancelable? To say that my eyes are looking chinky when they're not, like, say, not Asian or anything? Well, that's Lancel's favorite show right now. He's trying to get me on it. Oh, Desi want to hop on. He wants to speak up for his people. Let's see. Let's run it. I don't think I'm taking trades today. We're gonna do a giveaway to wrap this up, but like, you can't blame me. This trade, it sucks. Wait, let me see. Says he something, does he? Oh, I need to fix this. Your audio's not going through. Discord. Say something again. Yeah, still not going through. What the hell? Okay. Try now.
Yo.
All right, it's good. Bro, what's up? You want to say your mind?
Bro, I heard you talking shit.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Set up the boxing match.
What? Do you think that's a racist thing to say? I think some people in chat are like kind of mixed on it.
I mean,
I don't think it is
either. Everybody, so like, it is what it is.
No, but like as a third person's perspective, it's saying like, let's say Indians smell more, or because they have BO. Is that racist at all?
I can see why people get offended by it. I mean, it is what it is. Here's the thing though. Too. Any Indian I hang out with, none of them smell.
They don't smell.
So
are you higher class?
Like, I am. Yeah, we're like.
That's what it is. What's the name? Because my friend is a Brahmin. I don't know if you know what that is.
Yeah.
Is that high? Is that higher than you?
I think they're not.
Oh, you're higher. He brags about it too. He's like, I'm a Brahmin. I'm like, I don't know what that means, but good for you. So that's why Desi and his people don't smell. His circle doesn't smell it because he's higher class, I guess.
Actually, Brahmins are. I think they're actually the top.
Oh.
Like
so are you equivalent?
Like,
or are you under?
Like right up there. I think we're probably second.
Nice.
Something like that. Dude, I don't know how the caste system works. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, that's what it's called, caste. Yeah. But yeah, we're kind of going off topic because I was looking for longs. We gotta miss a setup, and like, I don't know if you were trading PM. It's just been pretty.
Yeah, slow.
Very slow. I'm not gonna take any trades most likely today. But is waking up chat up once like someone? I think someone's setting me up though. I don't know what it was, but they're talking about Indians, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna say something, and they're like, cancel them. I'm like, shit. I don't know if I said anything bad. But yeah, is that like how the food they eat? That's what a lot of people in the chat say. I'm assuming that makes sense.
When we make food, we cook it outside. But like my mom's food never like smelled like how people say.
But you eat a lot of spices.
I've been to some houses,
right?
I've been to some houses where like it's been whatever, but
no, not the house, the people though. The people.
Yeah, it comes from the food. I feel like, but
yeah,
I mean, dude, as long as you put soap on and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Like, you know, food can affect you, but like, if you get a clean hygiene, like, you shouldn't just keep going. But yeah, that's the thing. We were talking about it, and chat was lie. Some people were like, yeah, that's at least a lot of people were agreeing. And I was like, okay, maybe I didn't say anything outlandish then. They said cancel Brian, cancel his affiliate, cancel everything. I'm like, damn, y'all are pushing. Do you journal your trades and book? No, I don't. I just trade. What is a? I'll ask you, Desi. What do you want to share to chat that you think of as a race? Does it have to be race? It could be slightly offensive, but it doesn't have to be something crazy. Like, kind of what I said was like Indians kind of tend to smell.
Here's my thing. I about this whole thing. I think stereotypes are earned, right? They're not just given out. So like,
yeah, it was.
And I think about that for every single race, not just my people or That's from every single, like, all you guys. I mean, it's earned for a reason, right?
Yeah.
The issue is, I think, on the side of India thing, it's like very like it's extremely blown up, like very very much. But there's also a reason why I don't go back to India. But like, I wouldn't say like the videos that you see online and stuff that's like very very what's it called, cherry picking.
I mean, I see some videos where like it's like, I don't know if it's true even, but maybe it's like some parts, like you have someone pouring shit in a lake and someone taking a bath in that same lake, like the same video. I'm like, where is this?
Yeah,
then,
that's I mean, dude, that has to be like, I'm talking about like the levels of poverty, like
yeah,
under like what we can even comprehend. But like I've never seen that. Like I've been in India like 6-7 times. I've never seen that.
You're on the clean side of India, I guess.
Yeah. Which state? I'm from Punjab.
But yeah, what's one thing you'll say to a race just for chat? So they could push it off of me for the Indian thing.
Wait, say what?
One thing you can say to a race that's like, it doesn't have to be racist. It could be slightly offensive, but something light that you have for another race. Like mine is like, oh, Indians tend to smell.
You guys see what Brian's trying to do? Trying to bring me down as well.
No, I'm gonna pass it.
I mean, it's just like, I just don't like when people are ghetto, and you know, some parts is usually with certain type of demographic. If that makes sense.
Which one?
Okay, so where I live, right? It's literally black and white people though, cause like it's like the that's all of it, you know.
The
so
ghetto.
Like it's not just black people. I know everyone probably thought it's like the trailer trash white people too. Dude, nothing's happening on the chart. We're good. Dude, let me get canceled, bro.
Let's go. We're switching it.
Dude, I literally
went from Brian to Ghetto to Desi.
If you guys heard the shit I said on stream before, oh my god. You know what's funny? I played basketball all my life. So like literally I grew up pretty much with black people around me all the time. And they're some of the coolest people I've ever hung out with. Like genuinely.
Yeah. Do you know anything about Vietnamese people? Like, do you have Vietnamese friends?
No, you're like the only one.
Damn. I mean, there's a lot of people that knows some stereotypes, so I want to hear some. I'll take it. Other than the same thing, it's like, oh, you know, he's eating his cat. Something. It's like the most basic one that applies to all Asians.
Guys that stop on your head. No, that's the thing. Is just like, it for me. It doesn't matter about the race itself. Just don't be a shitty person. Like I've met shitty people from all the races, and I've met cool people from all the races too. So I don't think it's like a race thing. It's a more. Like, I'm not gonna be like, right? I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna be friends with them because he's this race. No, I have all types.
Yeah.
Especially where we're at is very diverse. So like my school was extremely diverse in high school.
Yeah, California, I think it has a lot of Asians groups. I don't know if you've seen.
Yeah, like Orange County has a lot of Asians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What race is like? Would you agree with this? Would you think India is a stereotype, or as a stereotype, would have more likeliness to smell than others? Or like, if you think that, like, what would be this number two? That'd be kind of number two race that has. Maybe chat can answer that too. I don't even know. That's the first thing that comes to my mind is just that, because I've seen experience. Maybe Bangladesh even. Have you seen stuff like that?
Dude, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like that smell stuff's like pretty blown out of proportion. Like obviously there's some people that do, and it's like they take that one and run with it. And I think that's for every race. Like a lot of stereotypes for every race is like it's like a certain group, and then everyone just runs with it.
Yeah, North India, South India. Oh my goodness, what they said. Number one.
The issue with India is just overpopulated, bro, to the absolute max.
They are, like, dude.
Extremely.
They need to take over another country. They need to get more space.
I think to be considered racist, average is like when someone's like doesn't want to hang out with someone because
that'd be openly racist.
Like that's like racist in my opinion. Saying something about someone isn't, or like about a culture, because every culture has its pros and cons, right?
Yeah.
So
But yeah, how's your training today?
it was pretty solid. I'm actually
You
still in
straight
the long
open?
right now. Dude, I woke up like at 2 hours after open. I've been
Oh
doing that.
damn. But chat, some people in chat is like, what is this topic? What am I listening to? I just got on. Other people like, yeah, this is the best stream ever. He's racist. I was like, am I racist? Maybe
Why did you tell
slightly,
me
but
you're gonna be on stream? I just hopped on stream like 5 minutes ago because I heard Brian talking shit, so I had to come settle
how'd
it.
you hear about it? Someone at you?
FL was like, "Oh, are you hearing chat or Jason?" I was like, "No, let me look at it real quick."
And you just hear me like, Indian stinks. They the smelliest race I ever know.
That's just funny.
You should have seen the clip though, like, or like what? I don't know what if I just set that or someone set me up, but I was like, you know what? Indians kind of like sells. It's not all of them, but like a good chunk of them, based on my experience. And you just see like the chat was kind of quiet, and it's like 50 people will just spam me like, what? And then a lot of people are agreeing with it too.
I never forget when we were playing basketball, like when like in high school and stuff, and my brother's friend to my brother, bro, he's like, "You're the cleanest Indian I've ever met in my life." It was so,
Yeah.
and I would never forget that. That shit was so funny.
Would that? Well, how would you take that? Would you take that as a compliment, or you just like, and so or whatever?
I mean, bro, it's just like, bro, at the end of the day, bro, it's not serious. It's just
Yeah.
jokes. Like, and I think that's a little issue with the world. It's just jokes, bro. Like, unless you actually hate people, then it's like,
So it's a backhanded compliment. That kind of is, but like at the same time, it's a compliment.
Look, and guys, I'm Punjabi. I'm sick. I love the religion. I don't like the culture, and that's the issue with Indians. I think right now is that the religion is so far from the culture. It's very backhanded, in my opinion.
Yeah. Someone said body odor is not by race, but rather by genetics, diet, hygiene, environment, and health. Yeah, I mean that's true. So I think what we're talking about is like the food that they eat, and maybe the hygiene, the standard of hygiene is different. But yeah, this is a stream where I'm likely taking 0 trades a day. Yesterday was 2 for 2. Today's gonna be 0 for 0. Didn't make any more money. I gotta go back to school now. Classes
Religion
if you
and culture
stay
are totally
low.
different things. Yeah.
How do you rise up the caste system, Desi?
Dude, I have no idea. I'm not gonna lie. Dude, I was thinking about it. Like, if I was born in India, bro, I'd be so good.
You said if you were
Like,
born in India, you would what?
I'd be cooked. Like, my parents before their parents were all farmers, and everyone was a farmer, and then until my parents moved out of the country. I don't know how you would increase. I don't know how you would get up there with just like staying there.
One of my the Indian friend I talk about in my group, he's a Brahmin. He was talking about how his parents got arranged marriage and they're happy, and he's looking at getting one and two. Is that something that you're looking? Well, I guess you're in a relationship, but like, is that something that in your family or anyone you know is that common? Did you hear
Wait,
that? Or did you wait
my bad. I was typing, bro. I was typing.
Oh, I was saying my friend, that same Indian friend that's Brahmin, his parents got arranged marriage, and I think they're gonna do the same thing for him because that relationship with his parents worked well. And that's something that your people are doing, or not your people, like your family or anyone you know, are doing too. A common thing.
I mean, a few of my older cousins had it, but they're like way older than me. They're like 15 years older than me, so it kind of makes sense for them. But like everyone my age, no.
Well, yeah, because you were in a relationship already, so you're not even thinking about the arranged marriage. Well, what did you do if your parents like, we have a candidate for you? Here's this person. You're arranged to marry her in 2 months.
Oh, hell no.
But yeah, chat, we're gonna have to do the giveaway, and we're gonna have to delete the stream so I don't get canceled. because everyone's spamming cancel. You guys gotta see this anymore. No one's gonna clip this, right? Yeah, I wish we had good trades. I wish really trying to go for this long. I think we missed the long by like about like 6-7 points on this retracement. If we have that, we've been probably in this trade, holding, trailing, letting it go.
I've been in since 3 micros in like high 70s, bro. I'm just hoping we get like an end of day pump.
Pat Williams gonna have fun with this. Come on. I feel like he's gonna agree with it. He's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, that's true. Enter the giveaway by typing your favorite racial stereotype. Chat. Okay, let's do this. Was that? I don't want to say like, was that too much, or the topic we talked about was that overbearing, where we shouldn't do it again, or is that something that's fine?
Here's my opinion, bro. If people are actually like offended by this, bro, that's the issue. Like, I'm being honest.
I want to say that too, but that's also like that would kind of egg them on more. Yeah, they'd be like, you know, they're already offended.
Bro,
you're trying to shut them down.
Nothing's happening too. It's not like we're disrupting their trading. It's like nothing's happening.
Yeah. He said, "Don't do it again."
Don't take it personal. You always go off topic, Brian. You never post a trade, bro. You never trade.
That's what
Brian,
someone said
Brian,
earlier.
You never trade, bro.
Someone said, "I've been on 50 streams. I only seen Brian take 2 trades live." I was like, "God damn, 50 streams? Only 2 trades?" I'm gonna get my face posted on Twitter and be like, "BrianStonk is racist. He said Indians smell weird."
Brian's getting canceled today, guys.
All right, let's do the giveaway, guys. Someone said, "Close your eyes and go long." That sounds kind of racist right there.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Neek has a good point. There's no upside to discussing controversial topics. That is honestly, for like a business standpoint, you're actually not wrong at all.
Yeah, it's just more entertainment, like side topic, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I think one thing is like the only thing like I'm not trying to watch what I say because I'm not like a openly racist person. I feel like in this topic, it's not even racist. It's just more what
that's
my
another thing, bro. It's
are.
like your page, you can talk about what you want.
But yeah. We were talking about that earlier. You know how Lanto was talking about how on Love Island, that girl got canceled for saying like my eyes are too chinky or something like that.
Oh yeah.
You think that's too far? Or you think, or that's like? Whatever?
I mean, bro, dude, I heard another person got canceled for saying something similar, so you gotta keep it consistent. So I guess yeah.
I mean, yeah, chinky is a slur though. I didn't like. Some people are saying I'm race. Yeah, it's a slur. I'm pretty sure.
Is it just all Asians or a certain Asian group?
Chinky? I thought it was Chinese slur. Like similar to like a beaner or something.
Yeah.
Or it's like it's not a good thing. So like kind of what I feel like that would be more racist than what I said. Like, oh, Indians smell a little bit. I feel like that's like lackluster. All right, guys. Yeah, like the stream. We'll pick a few today.
Yeah, I need NQ to pump to high day, please.
I don't see anything offensive, but as a YouTube influencer, be mindful. Danny Trades says Ching Chong. He had all kind of videos made calling racist. Yeah, but he said as an intention. I think that's where it's important, though. Intention matters, but when you're talking about a discussion, I don't think it's like anything.
I guess the issue.
I think I claimed though.
The bigger you get, like it's easier to clip it.
Yeah,
and just post it,
that's true.
That's another. Cause no one's gonna watch the full 2-hour live stream or whatever and understand.
And some people would like just to hate, you know, be like, okay, let's go on hate train. But chat like to set me up. There's one thing that someone said. You know, Backtest Jess. I think I talked to you about this. She's like she's a Twitter user, like an influencer a little bit.
Oh yeah.
She's a trader, and someone's like, "What do you think about?" They're referencing this person. And it's like They sent me out saying backshot Jess. I read it out loud. Like, what is that her name? I don't know if that's her name. And that's how the my name came to be. Like they're trying to call me backshot Brian. BSB.
Backshot Brian. Dude, that was an era and a half.
Yeah. All right. We'll do 3 giveaways a day just so as an apology. I'm on my apology tour right now. Sorry.
You done his apology tour. I'm crying.
It was 2, but we're gonna add 1 more just because. We're running that. What's that? The Scott.
Hey, only Indians can win the giveaway. So that's how you make up for it.
How many Indians we got in the chat, guys? If you're Indian, and tell me if you got if this is offensive at all. If someone said Indians tend to smell more just because genetics, what they eat. Rep it in the chat here. Tell me if you find it offensive. Because we got Indian on the mic right now, and he's saying it's okay. He's giving me the pass, basically.
I'm not saying it's okay to say it out with someone in the public. Like it's it's just something you don't say.
Yeah. He gave me the pass, guys, so I'm good. I'm okay. I can't be canceled now. So said, I'm an Indian. No, not offensive. I agree. I think acknowledgement really is the step forward, because if you said something about Vietnamese people, they're gamblers. They're kind of racist in their own, but
they're alcoholics.
Like alcoholic. One thing about this, I don't know if you're aware, Desi, but my family, they kind of openly just talk racist things, not like to other people, like
dude,
to themselves.
I'm telling you, yeah, it's the older culture, dude. I have
it's the older culture. They're they say that in English, they might get canceled. But
wait, I have a question. Is Vietnam a first world country?
What do you mean first world? Or like first world, second world, like developed? Is it in that way?
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know. I don't think so, honestly.
It's not.
It's probably not.
Second world.
I'll say a second world. Okay, I'm gonna do 3 winners here. 3 winners: Atachi, ISMG, Eduardo, and is this the last person?
Hey, my Indian friend won. Let's go. My boy Verinder won. There we go.
Oh, that sounds Indian too. Verinder.
Brian rigged the shit out of this, guys. You guys saw it here first. He was racist to Indians and he made an Indian win. Coincidence? Shit. I think not. Pick the most Indian names.
Hey, you have literally Itachi. Itachi is probably either a Weebu or he's Japanese. And Eduardo was like Hispanic. We got a diverse chat. That's all I say. I didn't even know that this was Indian though. I was like, that's just like a name. How you say it?
Verinder.
Verinder. You say it like with an accent. I'm like Verinder.
Like Verinder. Okay.
That sounds Indian when you said it.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want, I will show you here. Just go in the Discord, scroll down, submit a ticket.
What I noticed is a lot of Punjabi traders, bro. So shout out to all my Punjabi traders out there.
Are they successful?
Especially if you're younger. Explaining this shit to your parents is gonna be one of the biggest pains of your life. So don't bother until you make a good amount of money.
What do you think, real quick? What do you think is the best race in your opinion to trade? Let's based off I don't know, stats or whatever your experience.
Best race to trade?
The traders, I mean.
Oh, best. Yeah, dude, I don't know, bro. I feel like Punjabis are up there, bro. You have Manbir, who got the 2 million payout, bro. He's really carrying us right now. I'm not gonna lie. He is really carrying us.
What race is Jade Cap, by the way? He's Asian.
Oh, is he? Sure. If he's Vietnamese somehow, bro, we're gonna have some comp with you and him.
Jade Cap with the number 1, and then Kane is. I don't even know what Kane is. He's white. He's British. He's from the UK.
He's Burmese? What's that? Dude, I'm gonna go with Punjabis, bro. 2.4 mil payout. Dude, he's carrying us.
I'm not even gonna say Vietnamese because I feel like Vietnamese, they like to take shortcuts. They're not as dedicated. Like I feel like that's based on my experience. Like if there was like Chegg on a test, they'll use that rather than try to learn it just by default.
Okay, the one thing I will say about chat though, they took this conversation and they started saying racist things. That is not okay in my opinion. So like that, you guys give them an inch and they take a mile. Was like, and that's why I'm reading the chat. I was like, oh, this is kind of like getting a little weird. Man, you guys gotta be better. Or not? I mean, not all you guys, obviously, but some of you guys.
Taiwan has the best traders.
Taiwan has the best traders. Yeah, the TSM factory over there. And that's why I think, Brian, these conversations are probably best to stay out because the chat itself goes crazy. Like I said in the Discord too, dude, and literally 3 messages in, I had to purge the whole chat because this is just like
friendly fire, me saying something negative about McMe's. I mean, I feel like that's just like true from my perspective. So I can't even rep like, oh, we're hardworking. It's like I just seen too many.
And that's the thing though. Like I feel like you got to be critical of your own people too, because like if you don't, isn't that how it gets started? Like, oh, my race is better, and then that's how the whole thing starts, right? You got to be critical of everybody.
Aces are generally good at trading. I feel like they're good at least like at data and looking like consistency wise, but they'll take shortcuts if they see it. And that's not what really is good for anything, really. But that's, you're not gonna see the stream anymore. The stream's gonna be deleted. I'm not trying to get canceled. I'm just kidding. I don't think I really care about.
Well, AJ, here's my thing. If we're gonna stereotype Indians, every single Indian could damn near call anyone here broke, technically, because they're the highest earning group, right, in America. So that's the thing, right? Like, it goes both ways. People only look at the cons, but don't understand they're the highest earning household things and things like that. And I'm like, oh, I'm not just supporting him because I'm Indian. I'm just literally right what you guys been saying. It's just facts. So I don't know. It goes both ways.
Your chat. No trades a day, guys, for me. That's basically it. If you're a winner, claim the giveaway. Any last thought that you want to give the chat here? Indians are the richest.
I'm just gonna say, chat, be nice in person, everybody. There's no reason to hate. There's already a lot of that in the world.
Yeah, we're not trying to create conflict. We're not trying to do anything.
Just be a good human.
We're having a educational discussion. We're not trying to start war or call people out. And Desi gave me the pass too, so I'm good.
Yeah. Get on the pass.
He said I could say anything negative about Indians. He said his family is gonna protect me. Because you said you were like the top level in the caste system, or like up there, right? You're up there.
Yeah.
You gotta be protected.
Yeah, I agree with what he said. He said India's like Europe. It has many cultures in it. It's such a huge country. Yeah, makes sense.
Free evals Indians. All right, guys. I'm gonna wrap the stream, guys. Have a good one. We're gonna be streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm turning 15, by the way. I don't know if you're aware, Desi.
Oh my God, it's Brian's birthday tomorrow. Finally turning 15. Dude. Yeah, I'm throwing Kinsey for you, bro.
Gonna be Unk status soon. At this rate.
Well, how old are you actually turning?
24.
34?
34. Hold up.
Close enough. Yeah, Brian Unk as fuck, guys. Holy shit. 24?
Shit.
God,
I'll be 10 years in, like, let's say 10 years in trading, like, what, by like 29?
That's 28? Insane.
Yeah. Fuck. But yeah, I was saying in my chat, I'm gonna raise an offspring, a child, take over my legacy. I'm gonna teach them everything I know, trade for me, stream for me. Boom. I'm retired. I'm done. I'm gonna be in the yacht.
You know how like Asian people have their kids working at their stores at like 10 years old. That's gonna be you with your kid, but in trading.
Yeah, I might even do it earlier. I'm thinking 12, but like you said 10, so I might start them at 9. Well, at least we'll compensate them well. They're not like getting underpaid. Yeah. I'll give them like 10%. Is that good?
The richest 9-year-old.
All right, I'm gonna end this up before it gets more toxic. Right? I don't think it's called toxic though. In my
that was cool.
That was fine. All right, chat. Have a good one.
All right. Later, chat.